La neta con Larry Navarrete.
Welcome back to Bottom Line with Larry Navarrete. It's been a while, Larry. It's been a while. We took a summer break or something.
Once again, Larry Navarrete with Lone Sweet Mortgage, NMLS 670362. Yeah, I took a little. We went down with my family, went down to Cancun and a couple other families, and came back for a couple of days, and then went to celebrate my in-laws' 50th wedding anniversary down in Michoacan.
Órale, must be nice. How's the dollar to the peso over there?
Funny you should ask, man. It sucks. It sucks. It's dropping, and our dollar value is the value is less.
Okay.
Throughout the world, especially we see it. We're living here in the border. We see it here in Mexico, right? We see it across the border. Remember when it was 22?
Oh yeah, that's.
It was 20 for the longest time.
Yep.
It lingered around 20 for I don't know, from a decade now, probably.
Almost 10 years. It was at 20. Yeah.
And it's gone down to low 17s now.
17s. Okay.
17s, and you say, oh, it's not a lot. Well, it's a 15% drop.
Yeah. It adds up.
And when the price is still the same and you have a 15% drop,
I was in they took us on a trip a year ago to Vallarta, and it was like 15-1, 15.50.
Oh yeah, but those are at the resort.
Okay.
That's at the resort. You know what I mean? That's at the resort at the airport. Yeah. You're always gonna get it worse, but if you do at the exchange. Little. What do you call them? Exchange.
But like I said, it's a big change. 17 to
20.
That's
15%.
Yeah.
It's a 15% change, and
3 pesos adds up.
It adds up quick.
Yeah.
It adds up quick, and especially if the price is still the same.
You tip less.
Yeah, no, everything. Because you always had it. I mean, in my mentality, it was almost 20-1, right?
Yeah.
So when you're like, oh, how much is that? Oh, it's X amount of pesos, and you're like, oh, divided by 2, right? Or 20, right? And then you get it, but now it's like, oh no, it's not quite that.
Yeah.
I'll go $100. Okay, 2,000 pesos. Like, no, it's 1,700 pesos now.
It
right? So
makes a difference.
Pesos less, 3,000 pesos. That's 300 pesos. That's quite a bit of tacos.
It adds up, and
it adds up, yeah. So that's the whole thing we're talking about today, about the economy, right?
It's the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's
bad,
it's different
ugly,
summer.
And uglier. I think good, bad, the ugly. I think it's good.
It's a different summer.
I don't think the good is there no more. I think it's the bad, and worse.
Worse.
Yeah.
It's been a different type of summer. Yuma's always slower in the summer, but this year, Larry,
it's extremely
not
slow.
even flies are flying.
I go down 4th Avenue at in the afternoon at 5:36.
Yeah.
And it is pretty dead. I talked to somebody else, and they're like, yeah, I used to get out of here to make a left turn. Like, I can't. Might as well go right turn. Now I can make left turns.
I think
right here coming out into 4th Avenue.
And then the restaurants.
We talked about the restaurants. The last couple of times I've gone to one of the steakhouses. No wait. I was like, and usually there's a crowd of people outside. No wait. The other garden restaurant, no wait. Just different places that I've gone. I've noticed, no wait.
And then there's a lot of layoffs. I've heard a lot of healthcare facilities are laying off people.
It's time to, guys. Let's.
So what do we do, Larry? How do we buckle up?
Well, there's a cause and effect to everything, right? Okay. And when we talk about buckling up, I always talk about all the little things, right? But then again, those businesses need you, right?
Okay.
To me, it's the coffees, the extra meals throughout, going out there and eating out and everything. But we talk about everything being lonely, but to me, that's how you strap up a little bit. I've always talked about the little things, right? The little things that make a difference. And to me, the little things, it's like, people are like, oh, really? You care about that? And I care about, when I talk about the little things, turning off your lights at home.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The AC, at our house, we have it at 78, right? And then until nighttime, we bring it down to 76. Most of us are not home during the day.
So turn it up.
So, I don't turn it up. A lot of people say, oh, you can't turn it way down? Or what is it? Yeah, down or up? I don't know. Where it gets hotter, 80 degrees, 85. Yeah.
85.
Because then it takes so much energy to bring it back down to the 70s, right?
But is that true?
I don't know. I don't know. Is it true?
Does it really drain that much electricity to bring it down little by little? Maybe because you do it in a rush.
Well, when people say if you like when you leave your house and you put it at 85, right, and you get back at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock to home and you want to put it to 78, does it take that much energy to crank it up? I don't know. What if it's off most of the day and then you turn it back on?
I could see that because
I don't know.
your house turns into an oven. But I mean,
you know what I mean. So we keep it at 78, and then until 8 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock, it drops down to 76.
What do you think about solar?
I don't like solar.
You never bought into it?
I've never bought into it. I don't know. I never ever heard of somebody that got solar, and I asked them, "How's your solar?" And they're like, "It's okay." Nobody's ever told me after they had it for at least a year, you know what? It's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I haven't. But we're talking about the little things, the AC at your house, here in Yuma, right? In other places, no. Turning off your lights where you're not using them. And one of my other pet peeves, and it's like little things, right? And I noticed this some with my family, right? Two things that I noticed with my family. Extended family. When they're brushing their teeth, they turn on the faucet.
Okay.
And they're brushing their teeth, and the water's just gushing. It's just like, how does that? I don't know. It upsets me.
It cleans the sink.
I don't know. I mean, I turn off the water, and then
and then do it.
And it's little things, right?
Fill up a cup.
When my tias and everything are washing dishes, they have the water flowing and they're scrubbing.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, turn off the water.
You're scrubbing.
You're scrubbing. Let it go, right? Little things like that. And the same thing about, saving money. So it starts there, right? It starts at home to do the little things. So then you take that and you go out when you're eating, right? Get what you're going to eat. I'm not the person to say this, but don't supersize it, right?
Don't overdo it.
Don't overdo it. Don't get that extra taco or that extra burger, right? But I don't listen to myself on that. But the little things. Don't go out and get an extra coffee and stuff like that, right? It's all those little things that at the end of the day, at the end of the week, at the end of the month,
it adds up.
It adds up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it starts at home. If you don't do it at home, this is what I told my daughters. If you don't do it at home, you're not out there doing it in the workforce. Like if you see a piece of paper that I always tell my daughters, you see a piece of paper or napkin or something in the ground, pick it up. Why? I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter if you did it or not. Well, no, it was my sister. Well, it's been there for 2 days, pick it up. If you don't do it at home, you're not going to do it out there in the workforce. And trust me, I tell my daughters, your boss is listening. Your boss is looking. You think they're not, but they are.
A lot of people say, well, don't they pay a janitor?
Yeah, they were just, that's why they pay a janitor.
But it's there.
But it's there. Pick it up.
Pick it up.
So that's what I always tell them. It's the little things, right? You start with the little things at home. You start off by turning off the water when you're not using it. You start off by turning off the light when you're not using it. And it just becomes a habit. I'm here at work, and I walk out of the restaurant, I turn off the light. Because it's just automatic now.
Yeah, shut it off.
Right?
Why are you going to let it run?
A little piece of paper, I pick it up because it's automatic now. So you bring that culture from the home as saving. It's not that you're tight or anything. It's just it just becomes a second nature.
Yeah.
Right? Saving water, saving electricity. That's what
you
we
react.
do at home,
yeah.
Right? When you're driving, don't slam on the gas. I get mad at my wife. Why do you slam on the gas? We're going to stop in 300 feet. You wear gas and you wear your tires, your brakes and everything.
She wants to beat the next light.
Right?
I don't know.
There you go. We're going to stop at 300 feet, right?
Yeah, that makes no sense sometimes.
So it's just all those little things, right?
You see the light turning red already, and then you're still like rushing to get to the red light.
And I there, right? It's just slow down, drive there,
Because it accumulates.
It's those little things. And it's accumulated. And then you start taking that to when you're eating out or when you're spending money. We have the habit right now of Amazon because it's just so easy.
Well, yeah, you just order shit.
And it's so cheap, right?
Crap you don't need.
Crap you don't need.
Yeah.
I was talking to a coworker yesterday, and last year we prepaid this vacation to go to Cancun. We just went to Cancun, but we realized that we had one that we hadn't used, or we had a prepaid vacation. And me and my wife were like, okay, well, where would we go? We're going to go, and this and that. Well, we already got the hotel paid for, or you know what? Let's pay an extra night because I think it was 3 nights, something like that, and airfare, blah blah blah, this and that. And okay, well, since we already went, right? And I'm like, okay, let's find something more economical on flights and everything. And I'm like sitting there like, wasn't it cheaper if we just don't go?
Well, yeah.
I was talking to a coworker.
Instead of budgeting and all this crap.
We already went, right? And we already had this thing prepaid, right? Well, now we're going to go spend more money.
Yeah. It's a hook.
Where we already just went and well, so now it's like, well, it's cheaper if we just don't go.
Don't go.
And that's what we're talking about. How do you save? Because sometimes you like when you buy something on sale. Oh, it's on sale. Well, do you really need it?
Yeah,
no, it's cheaper if you don't buy it.
Or you buy in bulk, and then that mayonnaise goes bad.
Yeah, you don't need it, so it's cheaper if you don't buy it.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you really need it?
Do you really need it?
How much mayonnaise can you eat?
I mean, and right now it's like, is it cheaper to buy in bulk? Yes. Is it, but do you really need those 3 big jars of ketchup, right?
Yeah.
That it's gonna last you the whole year. I mean, if you could afford it, you could do it, go for it.
Or if you're gonna eat ketchup. Because if you're just gonna let it go bad.
I love ketchup.
Oh,
but
Jesus.
I can't have
without ketchup. So you'll be done in 3 months.
So it's all those little things. It starts at home. And then you bring it to work. And then you bring it to your life. Right? And it's a lot of things that, do we really need all this stuff? Do we need to start cutting
Do we
back?
need the latest iPhone?
Do we need the latest iPhone? Do we need the latest shoes? Do we need the latest? And it becomes a competition with your neighbor, with your cousins, with your, uncles,
You're always
your aunts,
trying
your
to
friends. You know what I mean?
Keep up with the Kardashians.
Keep up with the Kardashians. It's like, guys, let's slow down, and that's where we're gonna, save, right? Or save,
How about the jobs? It seems like, are jobs there? Are we going to have more jobs?
Well, the AI is taking over, right? I've seen that. I've seen it. I don't know. I haven't. I've seen it on social
rallies.
media.
At
No, I've
rallies.
seen it on social media with these farm workers where all this stuff gets replaced. But I think it's only. Is it a matter of time? Yes, eventually it will happen, right? But I just don't see how a machine could pick tomatoes or lettuce.
The Terminator.
The Terminator.
He'll make
he was terminating people. Now
He'll make the ketchup. He'll make the ketchup for you.
But just with innovation, right? Innovation is good, right? Innovation is good.
Well, it's everything evolves.
Everything evolves, right? It's gonna evolve into anything else, right? It's not anything else, but how to produce more. It's just like right now, one of my things that's like, why is still the seafood so expensive? It's just, to me, it's been in our nature or whatever
to pay more
for seafood.
Yeah.
But now the shrimps are all farm raised.
They're not even brought from the sea.
Yeah, they're not even brought from the sea.
They're brought from Dateland.
80%, yeah. You know what? Yeah, no. There's a big right there in Gila Bend, isn't there?
Gila Bend.
Yeah, but they're all farm, and it's like, why is it still so expensive? Why is it?
We're used to it. We're used to pay for it. Yeah.
We're used to pay.
We don't say no.
We don't say no.
We don't boycott shrimp.
And it's still there, right? Now they mass produce it at farms.
We should boycott shrimp.
No, I'm not talking about boycotting, but it's just little things little factors or little stuff that we need to pay a little bit more attention to.
Yeah.
All right. But like I said, it starts at home, and then you have to carry that over to your shopping. It's like another thing right now. What they say: never go shopping after work.
Why?
Because you're hungry.
Oh.
And you always wanna. Oh, I'm gonna do this and do that.
But you
How
don't.
many times have you? I see with my wife, and I get so upset. She brings this salads or this stuff to make food, and it's like 2 weeks later, and it's a chia pet.
Yeah.
Because it's already grown mold, and I'm like, oh, I was gonna make it.
Fuck. You don't end up making it. You don't have time for it.
You don't have time for it.
You're like, no.
So the best thing, go grocery shopping after dinner.
After dinner, late at night.
After you eat, or after lunch.
Well, they say don't go. You're right about don't go with an empty stomach.
Don't go with an empty stomach because then
you're just craving crap.
Then you're craving, yeah. And then you end up doing, and all that is waste.
Yeah, because you really don't have.
You don't have
either
time.
You don't have time for it, or you don't even know what you're doing. You just bought stuff because it looked good on YouTube or on the food channel. Larry,
just be careful with all that stuff that you're buying.
Yeah.
Just be a little bit more conscious.
Be a conscious consumer.
Be a conscious consumer. Right? Do I really need this? And then, I don't know if we say that, we don't really need anything, right? Half of the stuff that we buy on Amazon, we don't need.
No.
Right?
No,
stuff,
the hair extensions and all that. No.
Yeah.
I might need them, but I'm not going to pay for them.
But yeah, so just be more conscious about what you're shopping for and everything. And it's the little things, man. It's not like, okay, when they say, stop drinking a 12-pack of, what's that thing? If you stop drinking and what is that? that thing. They say in
You
Spanish.
just got me at the
Don't-
stop drinking
No,
thing.
stop drinking. And if you didn't drink, with all that money you saved, you could have bought yourself a
Oh,
Ferrari.
I thought you were doing an
You know
intervention
what I
or
mean?
something.
We're talking about this and
Yeah.
that. No, all those little things are not going to buy you that whatever, but it's just going to keep you from being broke.
Yeah. So,
Keep you from being bankrupt.
so you're telling me to stop drinking that way the
I'm
bar
not
goes
drinking.
broke.
No, a little,
All right.
yes,
My
you know.
bartender's mad at Larry right now. Show you like
I'm not telling her to stop drinking, 'cause I drink,
She's
you
going to
know.
lose lots of income. Larry, where can they contact you for more advice on how to do the little things?
Lone Sweet Mortgage, Larry Navarrete, NMLS 670. I'm at 2052 South 4th Avenue inside the realty agency. And
That building's
we
coming.
we keep on saying
Yeah,
the building's
that building's
coming.
coming.
I've heard something that there was some bad structure or something.
No,
or paint or
no,
what.
they're vacuuming
They're
the carpet. You're almost
polishing?
done.
You're
Yeah,
almost there?
it's
You're
polishing
almost
there.
there.
You're almost there, Larry.
Yeah, I did open my mouth. I was a little bit under the influence, and I did promise that once we open it, I'm gonna make carnitas for the grand opening.
Oh,
whenever
yeah.
it is. Yeah,
So what happened? You're going to do it?
yeah, I'm a man of my word.
All right. Well, we'll see you in the alley cooking.
Yeah, we're gonna see you right there in the alley cooking.
All right, Larry.
All righty, guys.
See you next time.
See you next time.
La neta con Larry Navarrete.